Hello, it's Jesse Green, the 619 Nerd, with another, oops, wrong side, with another movie review, and this one's kind of unique, because I thought it was going to be shit, and actually I enjoyed it. Let me explain. My favorite cartoon of all time is Scooby-Doo. Next to, like, Looney Tunes with Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, I even like Disney with Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Donald Duck. But one of my all-time TV shows is Scooby-Doo, and always will be. And you know how much of a mark I am for WWE. So when I heard that Scooby-Doo will be going to Wrestlemania, I had to see it. And holy shit, I actually enjoyed it. I'm gonna say I actually enjoyed it. Why? 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 Okay, I couldn't help myself. It starts at with Kane just losing his WWE Championship. He's just walking to a WWE city, basically Connecticut, Stanford, but it's actually basically all WWE city. He comes to a sign with Triple H, which is bad, so bad. I'm sorry. You cannot not act Triple H. You see Miz running, saying I'm awesome, or hearing it in this thing. They have a encounter. Kane walks off. Next thing, a bear, looks like Ghost Rider, attacks him, destroys parts of the sign with Triple H, and I got a chuckle when you saw Miz in his civvies, or underwear, for you don't know. So next thing you know, the credits, which were awesome, you got Miz, Triple H, John Cena, Sin Cara, Brodus Clay, Kane, Santino, and AJ Lee. And you have some cameos here and there that don't talk, but they're cool. And I will get more into that. So you go see Scooby-Doo and Shaggy are playing this greatest Connect game ever, where Sin Cara beats, and I bet you, John Cena was gritting his teeth when he saw that. Got beat by Sin Cara. And then there's this dance move they had to do. But they did it perfectly. And they won. And so they get to go to a WWE city and go watch Wrestlemania. But they had to convince the other guys, Velma, Daphne, and Chris Fred, who has a camera and wants to take pictures. So pictures? They got pictures. One of them, they had to shave Scooby, which has not, most of the hair hasn't grown back yet. They look like a chinchilla or something. Other stuff they made him do, and they kind of convinced him to do it. So Velma wants to get data on the WWE universe. Yeah, so they get there, and within 5 minutes, I already knew. They meet the red herring, because there's a scene with the raccoon and his handler, who's, you already know he was red herring all the way. Then once you meet the real villain, I called it within 5 minutes of meeting him. Yeah, that's the villain. You meet Cookie, who's a one-time wrestler, but he got hurt. Now he trains all the WWE superstars. Basically Fit Finlay, or other trainers. And his nephew, and I forget his name, sorry. He wants to be a WWE superstar, but his uncle I believe it's his uncle or grandpa. I kind of forgot. Sorry, I didn't even watch it last night. I was gonna watch it, but nah. But yeah, he wants to be W Superstar. His uncle wants him to be in computer. So Larry sues because they John Cena comes up. He was training for the match. The Mr. Machine was in a ditch, so he lifted it up like a superhuman. Like, excuse me. And that's how they meet, and they get into the city, and you see cameos from like Sergeant Slaughter, Jerry Lawler, Jimmy Hart, which is interesting. Michael Cole's also in this because he calls the matches by himself. So they go see a wrestling program. They show off the WWE spinner belt. By the way, I'm so glad they got rid of that thing. So yeah, one night, the first night, Scooby-Doo has this concession stand dream of like pizza, hot dog, soda, and as he was about to take a bite out of, I believe, a pizza or a hot dog, he biting the neck of the ghost bear. That looks like Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider bear. And he trashes some stuff, and they don't know how he keeps getting into the city. So later on, John Cena knows not Santina, Sin Cara's interpreted dance because he doesn't talk. He just flips around, kind of like in the game, and he tells the story of his great grandfather beating this bear that was unstoppable, and now it's taking its revenge. So that night, and I might be getting this wrong, sorry, and I'm diving way into this, sorry. That next night, you see some blue lights, and it hypnotized Scooby, which you all know, and then the next morning, he's found with the WWE belt on, so, oh no, instead of going to jail, they have to fight in Wrestlemania. And who under they're gonna fight? Hellfire and Brimstone, yeah! Kane! So, there's a montage of them training with AJ Lee. Basically, AJ Lee kicked their ass. So, yeah. And every time you see Brodus, he's always had something to eat. He has a sandwich. Something else. He's always eating. And Funkadactyl. You do kind of see the Funkadactyl, but you don't. But he's spouting, oh, it's Funkadactyl delicious or something like that. It's funny. You get to see Santino do the, what is it, Cobra Sting? Cobra Bite? The Cobra. Yeah. So, they find out that they go into this cave, and you see that red herring again, and literally that was it. I think you see him one more time, but yeah, they go in the cave, they find plans, not only the plans of an EMT that just turned the lights off of WWE City, and ruined the pay-per-view, which I don't really get, even if it goes off the air. They can always fix it and redo it. Yeah, basically maybe get money back, but whatever. Anyways. So you know it's not a real bear. John Cena gets knocked out. The kids just leave him there to die. Later on, there's a dam break. Scooby and Shaggy ride him like a surfboard off a cliff, and then he's all okay. Stupid. And you can hear him snore, but can you really snore when you're unconscious? Tell me if you can. I'm not actually sure about this. Why? Why am I going too deep into this? So they know that they figure out the championship belt is... Oh, no. They start Wrestlemania. The first match is Skinny Guy, Shaggy. And Dead Meat, Scooby. Start the match in a steel cage. Or no, it didn't even start. They just ran around. And then they figured out that the championship belt that they took back from Scooby was not the real belt. It had the EMT on it, so they tried to stop it, but Scooby hit it, turned off the lights, but Fred had a plan. So they have generators all over the place. You see Triple H in the ring, turning on all the lights back. You have like college kids, you got families, you got sorority girls watching this. Probably who knows more. And yeah, it was good. They're running around. The werebear comes back to scare all the... Because basically, once the lights are off, the werebear or ghost bear will attack or cause chaos. But they stopped him. Next thing you know, he gets in the ring. There's a big... Everybody gets in the ring from like Sin Cara, John Cena, you still have Kane, Scooby-Doo. Shaggy was tied up in the ropes at this point. And then it turned into a big cage match. There's a big fight. Even Scooby-Doo woke Kane up from being knocked out. He turned the tide. They all hold him down. Boom! Scooby-Doo does a senton, or if he would have shaked like Eddie Guerrero, it would have been great. He did that, knocking him out. Next thing you know, they take the mask off. It's Cookie, who I figured out who was the bad guy 5 minutes in. He wanted to just... If he would have trained his nephew, he could have become great, because he actually countered Triple H's pedigree. And he wanted to be Bone Crusher or something, so you had like all these bones that was ill-fitted and started to come off, but even he started wrestling the bear. It's this movie, and he still had the belt on, and they gave this belt to Scooby and Shaggy because they were worthy to be the champions. Like, that really works that way. Oh no, don't not have the rest of the matches, but you know, let's give it to Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. They cut him off. They all celebrated because Vince McMahon, who did do his voice, was awesome. Gave him a choice to be a wrestler or do computers, because he figured out that Scooby was hypnotized early on, which I forgot to mention, but oh well. Really, it's for kids, which is fine. You don't take it too seriously. It's a fun, turn your brain off kind of thing. Like I said, I figured it out within 5 minutes. I like the WWE. I love Scooby-Doo, especially Daphne, but that's going without saying. Redheads, I gotta love them. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I perv everybody out. Alright, this is Jesse Green, D619 Nerd. I'm signing